Archangel Michael says, a thread of destiny has already tied your name to someone else's soul, and they are watching your life unfold quietly, unseen. They have not reached out yet, not because they don't care, but because they are waiting for divine timing. You've been feeling watched lately, not in fear, but with the strange sense of being loved from afar, and you're not imagining it. This person's heart has recognized your spirit long before any physical meeting could take place. Their prayers have whispered your name, though their lips never spoke it aloud in your presence. They know about your pain, your courage, and the way your eyes hide what your mouth doesn't speak. They've asked about you in places where only angels could carry the question. And every time you've doubted your worth, they've prayed for your peace from a distance, more fiercely than some ever would face to face. They are not someone from your past, they are someone designed for your future. Archangel Michael says, even now, the strings of destiny are being pulled tighter, drawing this soul closer to your orbit. It is not by accident that your name is being whispered more often in quiet rooms. Soon, the silence between you will break. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Every time you've had the urge to look behind you at a crowd, hoping to spot a familiar face, it's been them nearby, but hidden. They are not just someone who is interested in you. They already love you in a way you have never been loved before. And yet, you have never met them, not with your eyes, but your soul has always felt their presence. You've had dreams you couldn't explain, vivid scenes of laughter, hands held, tears wiped away by a face you didn't recognize. Those dreams are not random. They are glimpses of the love that is circling you silently. Heaven is preparing a grand meeting, but first your spirit had to awaken. This person has cried while thinking of your pain, without even knowing the full story of what you've endured. They felt it, intuitively, spiritually, deeply, without words. And still, they choose to stay, waiting, believing in what's to come. Type Amen to get blessing 717. They could have walked away from the vision long ago. But something in your energy kept pulling them back. Your resilience, your hidden tears, your laughter even in silence, all these things made them love you more. They didn't fall in love with what you show the world. They fell in love with what the world overlooks, the quiet sacrifices, the unspoken kindness, the wounds you carry with grace. They don't want to fix you. They want to grow with you. They're not looking for perfection. They are drawn to the way you rise after every fall. Your name, once unknown to them, has now become the rhythm of their thoughts. They've seen the way people have misjudged you. They've felt your loneliness even though you're surrounded by many. And they admire you more for surviving all of it without becoming bitter. Type Amen to get blessing 999. This person isn't ordinary. They're spiritually elevated, divinely positioned, and emotionally ready. They won't come to take, they will come to pour into your cup what others only drained. And even before they appear, your soul has already felt their arrival. You've cleaned your space lately, perhaps feeling unsettled without knowing why. It's because their energy is shifting closer to your world. The preparations have already begun, even in your spirit, you're sensing a turning point. They are not just in your future. They are the future your past never warned you about. Not because it was hidden, but because some blessings are protected until the right moment. You are not hard to love. You were simply too powerful to be handled by those who never came with the right intention. But this soul, this watcher, was always made for your flame. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They have waited, silently, for the divine go. Not out of fear, but out of respect for the timing heaven has ordained. They are not interested in rushing into your life like a storm, they want to become your calm. Archangel Michael says, this love will not feel like a question. It will feel like an answer you didn't know you were still waiting for. It won't confuse you, it will confirm every whisper your heart held quietly in past years. Your soul has not been wrong in sensing that someone is watching over you. They are not a stranger to your destiny, they are part of its unfolding. You've crossed their path in spirit before, it's your earthly meeting that's being orchestrated now. Soon, a message will arrive. It will feel ordinary, but the moment you read it, your spirit will recognize the voice. And all the moments of confusion will suddenly make sense. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They know about your sleepless nights. Not through words, but because they felt restless too, unable to explain why your energy stirred them. They've kept your name in their thoughts without knowing why it echoed so loudly. There is a memory forming in their heart before it becomes reality. Your laugh, your touch, your truth, it's already been written into their longing. And even in their waiting, they've grown more devoted to what they haven't yet touched. Don't be surprised if you begin to attract new paths, unusual conversations, and unexpected signs. This is the universe making room for what is already on its way. The delay was not denial, it was divine design. This person could have chosen another, but their spirit kept calling yours. They recognized your soul by its light, even before hearing your voice. That's why no substitute has satisfied them. Type Amen to get blessing 2025. The deeper you've healed, the closer they've come. Every time you chose to forgive, to let go, to rise above, your frequency aligned more with theirs. You're not being watched to be judged. You're being observed by someone who cherishes every inch of you. They've waited to love you. Right, not just to arrive. They don't want to meet a broken version of you, they want to witness the you that finally believes in being loved. And they're not afraid of your past, because they were chosen to stand in your future. Soon, their face will be familiar. But until then, your name will keep echoing in their prayers. Their arrival will be quiet, but their presence will thunder into your life. Archangel Michael says, love like this doesn't need an announcement. It only needs a willing heart, and a brave soul, both of which you've already shown. You didn't wait in vain. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They've seen your light in ways others refuse to. They don't want to possess you, they want to partner with you in purpose. And even in silence, their energy has been protecting you. This is not a fantasy. This is prophecy in motion. And nothing can stop it anymore. Your seasons of abandonment are over. Your days of being misunderstood are fading. This next chapter will write you into the heart of someone who was written for you. They are not coming to test you, they are coming to rest with you. Their love isn't fire, it's home. And you'll feel it the moment your souls collide in the realm of time. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Stay ready. The person you haven't met yet already chose you. And very soon, heaven will allow them to finally step forward. Their arrival will not be loud, but it will be undeniable. You might meet them in a place you weren't planning to go. One small decision, a turn, a delay, a whisper in your intuition, will align the path. They will not speak many words at first. But something in their gaze will speak volumes to your heart. Your soul will know what your mind has yet to understand. You'll feel peace, not butterflies, not chaos, just peace. Because love sent from heaven doesn't come to confuse you. It comes to confirm every silent hope you've carried. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You've been watched not for control, but with care. They wanted to see who you are when no one is watching. They admired the way you treat people, the way you carry your pain quietly, the way you rise. There were moments they wanted to run to you and hold you close. But the time hadn't come yet. So instead, they prayed harder, fasted longer, and waited with unwavering faith. You've thought no one sees your tears. But their heart ached every time your spirit felt heavy. Without knowing you, they've loved you deeper than anyone who's had full access. They are divinely sent. And you, yes you, are their answer, their light, their miracle in human form. Type Amen to get blessing 2000. You're not just someone they desire, you are someone they've chosen. Not based on appearance or temporary highs, but based on the core of your soul. They see your worth even when you don't. And they've asked God to help them become worthy of you too. Because the love they carry isn't selfish, it's sacred. Every setback you faced was secretly aligning you with them. Every betrayal you survived was making space for a loyal love. Every lonely night was building your capacity to receive the fullness of what's coming. They've studied your energy from afar. And every detail made them more certain, this is the one. They're not looking for perfect, they're looking for purpose, and they've found it in you. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. You may have sensed them in your dreams. Perhaps they appeared as a silhouette, a nameless figure, a comfort in the dark. That wasn't coincidence. That was a soul remembering what heaven has written. Archangel Michael says, some unions are spiritual long before they become physical. Your bond exists in the realm of divine timing. That's why nothing could rush it, and nothing will stop it. They've walked away from other connections that didn't resonate. Because even without knowing you, they felt they hadn't yet met the one who completes the melody of their spirit. And now, they're closer than ever. In just a short while, their watching will turn into a welcome. And the one you never met will become the one you'll never want to be without. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Start noticing patterns. Synchronicities. Names. Numbers. Because the veil between you and this person is thinning. They may have once passed by you unknowingly. Or seen your name somewhere and paused, not understanding why it struck their heart. It was not by chance, it was a spark. You are the prayer they almost gave up on. And they are the promise you nearly stopped believing in. But divine delay is not denial, it's preparation. This connection is not built on fleeting emotion. It's crafted from heaven's own timing, shaped in the waiting, and sealed by divine design. That's why it will last. Type Amen to get blessing 5151. This person is not afraid of your shadow, they respect your light. They won't ask you to shrink or play small. They will celebrate your fire and stand beside you in every storm. They've seen what others overlooked. Not just your beauty, but your strength. Not just your smile, but your resilience behind it. They'll hold you when you're tired of being strong. They'll speak life when the world speaks against you. And they'll never confuse your softness with weakness. Your union will be rare. Not a transaction, but a transformation. And once it begins, you'll realize why every delay was worth it. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. They are closer than ever. You may even sense a shift in your spirit lately, something whispering that change is coming. That whisper is truth. The world may still be unaware, but heaven is rejoicing. Because soon, two souls that were written in the stars will meet in time. And the silence between you will turn into a symphony. Archangel Michael says, "You have nothing to fear." The one meant for you is not coming to test your patience, but to reward your faith. They already love you. They love your brokenness and your strength. Your past doesn't scare them, it only makes them want to hold you tighter. They see your soul, and they've already chosen it. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. Even now, they are preparing. They are cleaning their inner world to make space for you. Because they know a soul like yours deserves more than half-effort love. You will never have to beg for their attention. You won't have to compete to be understood. With them, you will finally be heard without shouting. They will study you like a prayer. And cherish you like an answered one. Because that's what you are, a miracle they waited for. In quiet corners of the earth, heaven has whispered your name into their heart. Now, the time is near when their steps will be guided to your door. They will not come empty, they will come carrying love like you've never known. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. Your energy has reached them already. They think of you when certain songs play or when they sit in silence. They feel pulled, even though they haven't yet touched your hand. You are a light to them. A compass. A reminder that love can still be pure. And when they appear, everything will feel familiar. Not new, just right. Because your souls already remember each other. They've waited with dignity. You've endured with grace. Now, the union is about to begin. Type Amen to get blessing 9090. This love won't break you. It will build you. And you'll no longer have to convince yourself you are worthy, because they'll show you, every single day. They are not watching from a distance to play games. They are watching because they respect the process. Because they know, once they step into your life, they will never leave again. This isn't just romance, it's divine restoration. And your season of being unseen is ending. The person you've never met is already in love with your soul. They've imagined the sound of your voice and the way your laugh would echo in their ears. They've held invisible conversations with you in the quiet moments of their day. And even though you weren't physically there, your presence brought them peace. They've been drawn to your energy in ways they can't logically explain. They've even tried to forget you before, but heaven kept bringing you back into their awareness. Every attempt to walk away from the pull only strengthened the bond. This is not ordinary. This is sacred. A soul-to-soul connection that was predestined before either of you could understand why. Type Amen to get blessing 8181. When the right moment arrives, it won't be rushed. It will unfold with quiet grace, just like the sunrise after a long night. And you'll both realize, this was worth every second of waiting. They will not be afraid of your truth. They will hold it gently, like something holy. Because to them, you are not just a person, you are the answer to their soul's deepest question. You may have walked past each other once, or maybe your names appeared in the same circle. But heaven didn't allow you to meet until the timing was mature. Because this kind of love is too powerful to be born in chaos. They've watched you with admiration. Not out of obsession, but with the awe of someone who sees something rare. They've seen your light through the fog of your struggles. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. They are not perfect. But they are perfect for you. And their love will never feel like a performance, it will be real, raw, and respectful. They don't want to fix your life. They want to walk beside you as it blooms into its next chapter. Their love will not feel like an interruption, it will feel like alignment. This person has stood at emotional crossroads and still chose to walk the path that leads to you. Even when it felt impossible, they held on to the idea of you. Because something divine told them, you were real. Soon, they will no longer watch from a distance. They will stand before you. And everything you thought was missing will finally feel complete. Type Amen to get blessing 3033. Your smile will be the light they never knew they needed. And your voice will calm storms inside them that even they didn't know were raging. This is the kind of love that won't just change your relationship status, it will change your entire life. You will feel seen, not for what you do, but for who you are. They will love you on your loud days and your quiet days. They will cherish the version of you that others overlooked. You won't have to shrink to fit in their world. They will expand to make room for your light. They'll protect your name, even when you're not in the room. This person is not watching to judge or compare. They're watching to prepare their heart. Because when they finally step in, they're staying. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. They want to know your scars and hold them with tenderness. They want to be the place you run to, not the pain you run from. Their love will be a balm, not a battle. You'll feel it the first time your eyes meet. Not in words, but in the silence between your heartbeats. It'll feel like home. You'll finally understand why it didn't work with anyone else. Because the one meant for you wasn't meant to rush into your life, they were meant to arrive right on time. And that time is approaching faster than you realize. Archangel Michael says, divine timing is already activated. The meeting is ordained. You are being guided toward each other even when it feels like nothing is moving. Type Amen to get blessing 6262. They will never be intimidated by your strength. They'll admire it, lean into it, and support you when it feels too heavy. With them, your vulnerability will not be a risk, it will be safe. You won't have to beg to be understood. You won't have to explain why you've built walls. They will already know, and they will be patient in helping them fall. They are not coming to complete you, you are already whole. They are coming to complement the wholeness you've cultivated in your solitude. They are not your other half, they are your equal. When they finally stand before you, everything will fall into place. It will not be perfect, but it will be peaceful. And that is what your soul has always needed. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. They already know your energy. They've memorized it from dreams, from visions, from divine whispers in the night. And it calls to them still. They love how you carry your pain and still manage to smile. They love your silence as much as your laughter. And they've vowed to be the one who never misuses your heart. This isn't lust. This is loyalty. This is a promise that was written before your first heartbreak. So keep walking with grace. Keep healing. Keep becoming, because they are on the other side, doing the same for you. Type Amen to get blessing 7474. And when it finally happens, you'll know it was never random. It was orchestrated. Every moment of delay, every unanswered prayer, every closed door, it was preparing this path. They were not watching to take, they were watching to understand. Because when they come, they're not coming empty. They're bringing a kind of love that doesn't break, it builds. This person is not a fantasy, they are real. Their soul has already signed the contract. And the ink was divine. Very soon, you will meet the eyes of someone who already knows your worth. And when that day comes, the distance will disappear, forever. You will finally be held the way you always deserve to be. Type Amen to get blessing 8888.